Welcome to Review with Reverend. I'm Frankio Charles and I have with me Reverend rajpatta. We are here to discuss about a Tamil movie called as Soorarai Potru. It means celebrate bravery.
And this is also made simultaneously in Telugu with the title called Aakasame ni Haddhura, which means sky is your limit. And this film is about a gentleman who has the dream of bringing aeroplane to his town, and he really works hard and sees to it that all his community travels on the aircraft. So, Frankio, what did you like in this film?
I like a lot of things, but just to name few, I like the whole storyline, of a common, as you said, of a common man's dream, which had a high, powerful value to it. So that is the first thing that I liked, and the whole cast and the acting by the lead actors Surya and Aparna and all the actors who have done their part really well. The credit all goes to the director Sudha Gongra. I also like the music and re-recording by G.V. Prakash. And also, I like the way in which the female character was portrayed, so it had an equally powerful role. The lighting was good, so all the different small flavors that they added, and it all was too good. And I the most enjoyable part for me was the climax, so where eventually the dream gets satisfied.
Right.
So on the whole, it was an awesome experience, So, before starting this review, first of all, I wanted to know, being a reverend, what's your take on movies or films?
I mean, I, as a student of theology, understand films are part of God's creation. I mean, people who make film have been given this creativity by God, and in a way, this is celebrating the creativity of God, which has been given into human beings through film, through script writing, through screen. So for me, I think it makes so much difference to celebrate that way. Secondly, for me, watching a film is like reading a book. So it helps me to reflect about the current world situations, how they project and portray on the screen. It also helps me to reflect uh, how I bring my faith, because it opens up so many talking points about my faith and what I believe. Therefore, I see faith and film very complementary.
Wonderful. So, what are your uh, the prime points that you like about the movie, Anna?
Uh, as I said, I look for the complementarity of the faith in the film. So for me, at least, there are four talking faith points in this film. I mean, I like the whole entire plot of the film, the direction, and we also need to recognize that this film is made by a female director called Sudha. So the way she brings in, I really appreciate for her courage in making this film to be on the screen. But as I said, I have four talking points which I think are important in my faith journey. Number one, how a common man dreams big. Not only dreams big, but he has a purpose in his dream to see that this unreachable dream of flying in an aircraft is possible for every common person. So for me, that in itself is the very faith I believe in Jesus Christ. I mean, God did not just sit in those unreachable skies, but the way God reached out to common people in Jesus Christ. So for me, the whole plot of making this unreachable reachable to common people will be my first taking point, and I see my faith very relevant in that point. The second thing, as you have already said, how women are projected in this film. I mean, the lead female role in this film was given equal role throughout the film. So for me, that is another important talking point in terms of faith, because faith in Jesus Christ is about celebrating equality among genders. So we live in a very male-dominant patriarchal society, but this film is helping us to reflect that the dreams of both men and women are important. I mean, as you see, the lead female roles dream of starting a bakery, she saw to it that she turned her dream into a reality, and she always made a point that bonding between them continued. So I think that is also important for us as faith communities, to celebrate as men and women that we are created in the equal image, and we have equal dreams, and we need to partner between one another so that we can really turn our dreams into reality. The third talking point in terms of faith for me is the role the community played in seeing this common man's dream come true. Like, they all crowd fund and raise money to see when he was about to start his own airlines. So the way the whole community rose up to the occasion to say one among us is trying to see that our dream is fulfilled. So for me, that community spirit is very important in my understanding of faith, where
True.
we need to really support if somebody has a dream, and we need to join hands, even though they are small gifts. So when all these gifts come together as community, any dream is not impossible. We can surely reach. And my final point is, as you have already said, the perseverance of this, the lead actor. I mean, he saw to it that he did not deviate from his dream. There were occasions where he could sell off and become a rich guy all of a sudden. But he thought his purpose of his dream is to see that the common people will also be can access and afford to travel on an aircraft. So the way he consistently, patiently run through his dream, not giving up, is another important thing for me. As faith communities, we need to be consistent in our faith, not just being emotional at one point, not being impulsive at one point, but see to it that our dreams of understanding the kingdom of God or our faith has to be consistent. We need to be perseverant, and we need to strive towards it so that we can really journey. And in all of this, I see God is with us. I mean, that's the hope that I came back as I watched this film.
Wonderful, man. And hearing a review from your side is equally a pleasure.
Thank you very much, Frank.
Yeah, thank you, Anna. Thank you. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.